Hi students, good morning. Welcome back to online class. Are you fine students? I hope you all are fine and safe. Students, in the previous class, what are the things we discussed? Have you remember? Previous class we discussed about India's location and extent. Is it? In the beginning of this class, we can recollect few important points about previous class portions. Okay. First of all, we learned about India's location and extent. For example, India extends from 8 degree 4 power north to 37 degree 6 minutes north latitudes and 68 degree 7 minutes east to 97 degree 25 minutes east longitudes. Is it? So, India is located in the northeastern hemisphere. Is it? Then next we learned about the southernmost point of India. Is it? Southernmost and the northernmost point of India. Is it? Have you remember students which is the southernmost point of India's mainland? Very good. Cap Comorin. Is it? Cap Comorin is the India's southernmost point of mainland. The other name of Cap Comorin is Kanyakumari. Is it? Kanyakumari is the other name of Cap Comorin. Then the northern point, the northernmost point of mainland of India is Indra Kol. Is it Indra Kol? Indra Kol is in Jammu Kashmir. Okay. The southernmost point is Kanyakumari and the northernmost point is Indra Kol. Is it? Then how much kilometers are extended in north to south corridor? Very good. 3,214 kilometers. Okay. 3,214 kilometers are extend from north to south corridor. Okay. Then next, east-south corridor. The east-south corridor is from Rann of Kutch to Arunachal Pradesh. Is it from Rann of Kutch? Where is Rann of Kutch? Rann of Kutch is in Gujarat. Okay, Rann of Kutch is in Gujarat. It is in the west to Arunachal Pradesh in the east. Okay, in the map of India, in the middle of one line is cross from east to west, is it? That is called equator. Okay, that is called equator. That is the Tropic of Cancer, 23 degree 30 minutes north. That Tropic of Cancer is divides India as a two equal parts, the northern temperate and the northern tropical lands. Is it? Students, and also I gave some maps. Is it? The north-south corridor and the east-west corridor. Two map works I gave. I hope you did done that particular map works. Students, day-to-day map works you have to do and keep the file. After that, you have to submit. Okay. Okay, students. Now let us come forward to today's class. Okay. Listen very careful. Before that, I am going to ask one question. Who found India? Now we are learning about our nation. Is it? We are discussing about our nation. Before that, I will ask one question. Who found India? Very good. Vasco da Gama. Is it? Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese explorer, found India. He reached India through the Atlantic Ocean, arrives at Calicut in Malabar coast. Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese explorer, found India. He reached India through the Atlantic Ocean, arrives at Calicut in Malabar coast. Okay. Then India is a republic country. Is it? India is a republic country, and also India got independence on 15th August 1947 from British rule after hard struggle and sacrifices of Indian freedom fighters. When India got independence? 15th August 1947. Is it? So, after getting freedom, India became a republic country. Is it? Before getting freedom, who ruled over India? The Britishers. Is it? Some of the freedom fighters, hard struggles and sacrifices. India got freedom on 15th August 1947. After that, India became a republic country. Okay. Then, India is a subcontinent. India is a subcontinent. Why India is called the subcontinent? Because India has good infrastructure. Is it? India has good infrastructure. Most of the things are have in India. For example, natural vegetations. Good natural vegetations are there. Then many mineral resources in India. Many mineral resources are there. Okay, and also human resources. India has good human resources also. Okay, so good climate is there, and also good monsoon winds are there, rainfall is there. So India is a subcontinent. India is one of the subcontinent. Okay, and also some of the countries are in the part of Indian subcontinent. Do you know, students, what are the countries are the part of Indian subcontinent? That are Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka. Okay, listen very careful. The countries of Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, and Sri Lanka are the part of Indian subcontinent. Okay, then India is the second populous country in the world after China. India is the second populous country. The first populous country is China. The second populous country is in India. India's present population is 1.38 billion. India's present population is 1.38 billion. And also, the people of India speaks different languages, but the national language is Hindi. People of India speaks different languages. Many languages are spoke the Indian people, but the national language is Hindi. The official languages are Hindi and English. Okay. Then the capital of India is New Delhi, but the largest city of India is Mumbai. Okay, India's capital is New Delhi, but India's largest city is Mumbai. Okay, India is a democratic country, is it? What is democracy? According to Abraham Lincoln, democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Okay, students, what is democracy? According to Abraham Lincoln, democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Okay, many languages are, many religions are there in India. The main religion of India are Hinduism, Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, etc. Okay, then which is the national animal of India? We everyone know, is it a tiger? Tiger is the national animal of India. Then peacock is the national bird. Mango is the national fruit. Janagana Mana is the national anthem. Vande Madaram is the national song, and hockey is the national sport. Okay, these are things in the lower class you learnt. Just I will recall. Okay, tiger is the national animal of India. Peacock is the national bird. Mango is the national fruit. Jana Gana Mana is our national anthem. Vande Madaram is our national song. Hockey is our national sport. Okay. And also in India, some of the favorite states are there. Few important favorite states are there. From there, three or four favorite states I will explain. The first one is Rajasthan. Okay, in India 29 states are there. From there some of the states are favorite states. The first one is Rajasthan. Rajasthan is also known as land of sacrifice. Rajasthan is also known as land of sacrifice. Why Rajasthan is called land of sacrifice? Because Rajasthan is full of desert, mountains, dense forest, temples, etc. Okay, Rajasthan is surrounded by full of desert. Okay, most of the areas are western part fully desert. Then mountainous areas are there, dense forest are there. Some of the pilgrim centers, that means some of the famous temples are there in Rajasthan. So, Rajasthan is also known as the land of sacrifice. Okay. The second important favorite state is Madhya Pradesh. Okay. Madhya Pradesh is bigger than the foreign country Italy. It is one of the big state. It is bigger than the foreign country Italy. It is also has tourist attraction. That means many tourist areas are there in Madhya Pradesh. So that also one of the favorite state. Okay, then the third one is Jammu Kashmir. Jammu Kashmir is also known as earth, heaven on earth. Jammu Kashmir is also known as heaven on earth. Why Jammu Kashmir is also called heaven on earth? Variety of tourist places are there, and also we can enjoy boating, horse riding, fishing, snowfall, etc. So because of that, Jammu Kashmir is also known as the heaven on earth. Okay, then the fourth favorite state is Kerala. Kerala is also known as God's own country. Kerala is also known as God's own country because Kerala also contain some of the beaches, backwaters, museums, sanctuaries, most temples, etc. Okay, so Kerala is also known as God's own country. Okay, likewise, many favorite states are there in India. Okay, then India is full of different caste, creeds, religion, and customs. India is full of different caste of people are living in India. Different creeds, different religious peoples are there. The people of India are they are followed different cultures, but all the Indian peoples are live together. Okay, different caste peoples are there, different religion people are there, creed is there, different cultures people are there, but all the people are live together. So that's why the famous for the common saying of unity in diversity, because of the different languages and different caste and different religion, different cultures people are there, but they are living together. That's the famous for the common saying of unity in diversity. Okay. Then today's class we are going to learn about some of the India's important mountains. Okay, in this class I will explain some of the Indian mountains. Okay, now listen very careful, students. India has beautiful and world's highest and greatest mountains. India has beautiful and world's highest and greatest mountain. One of the important mountain range is the Great Himalayas. One of the important mountain range is the Great Himalayas. The Himalayan mountain is covered in northern India about 2500 kilometers in length. Himalayan mountains total length is 2500 kilometers. The Himalayan mountain is situated in northern India, and also in the Himalayan mountain has the highest peak, that is called Mount Everest. The highest peak of Himalayan mountain is Mount Everest. This Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world. Which is the highest peak in the world? Mount Everest. Mount Everest is the highest peak in the world, which is about 8,845 meters height. Okay, the Mount Everest is about 8,845 meters height. It is situated in Nepal. The highest peak is situated in Nepal. Okay, And also, India has 7 major mountains. India has many mountains are there. Mainly, 7 major mountains are there in India. They are Himalayan mountain, Aravalli range, Eastern Ghats, Nilgiri, Sivalik, Vindhya, and Satpura. Many mountainous ranges are there in India, but India has 7 major mountains. The major mountains are Himalayan mountain, Aravalli, Eastern Ghats, Nilgiri, Sivalik, Vindhya, and Satpura ranges. Okay, and also some other important mountains are there. They are Western Ghats, Karakoram, Ladakh, Saskar, Mount Ketu, Patkai Hills, Pamirnat, Hindukis, etc. Okay, some of the other important mountains also there. They are Western Ghats, Karakoram, Ladakh, Saskar, Mount Ketu, Patkai Hills, Pamirnat, Hindukis, etc. Okay, students, just you see this map. All the students listen very careful. You have to see this map. This is mountain map. Some of the important mountain given here. Just you see Aravalli. Aravalli range is here nearby Thar Desert. Okay, the border of the Thar Desert. Aravalli range is there. Okay, identify it. Then next, Vindhya and Satpura range is there. Vindhya and Satpura. Okay, nearby the border of that Maharashtra. That means nearby Tapti and Narmada river valley nearby. Vindhya and Satpura range is there. That one you identify, important mountain. Then next you see the next map. In this map, Karakoram mountain range is given. Now Karakoram, Ladakh, Saskar, that three mountain ranges are that blue color they are given now. From there, that three mountain ranges are there. The first one is Karakoram mountain range. Then the second one is Ladakh. One arrow is given now. That one Ladakh mountain range. Then the third line, that is the third one is Saskar range. Saskar range. The third one is Saskar range. From here, Karakoram, Ladakh, Saskar range. Okay. Then just you see this map. This is Himalayan mountain map. Okay. Just you see the rose color is mentioned Himalayan mountain. Already in the first class I gave this map. Once again I will repeat. The rose color is mentioned the Himalayan mountain. Okay. That also you note it. Then just you see the next map. In the next map, they given the Pamir Knot, the north side in the border one line with knot given, is it? Pamir Knot. Why this rock get Pamir Knot name means this rock is in the shape of knot. Okay, knot is Mudichi, Malay Mudichi. Okay, it is one of the Malay Mudichi. Okay, like knot. So it got the name Pamir Knot. Okay, Pamir Knot. Then nearby the western side, just you see Hindukis is there. Okay, Pamir Knot nearby the western sides Hindukis is there. That also you note it. Okay, then just to see the next map, the Patkai Hill. Patkai Hill is nearby that eastern India. Eastern India, east side, India's map, east side. Just you see the east side, there Patkai Hill is there. Okay, Patkai Dam, like is they given. That is Patkai Hill. Okay, nearby Arunachal Pradesh. Nearby Arunachal Pradesh. There Patkai Hill is given. Okay, just you see the next map. This is Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. Okay, this map is in Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats. The orange color is mentioned in the Western Ghats. Okay, orange color is mentioned in the Western Ghats. It is from Mumbai to Kanyakumari, and Eastern Ghats. The Eastern Ghats is joined to Nilgiri in Western Ghats. Okay, Eastern Ghats is joined to Nilgiri in Western Ghats. These Eastern Ghats and Western Ghats also you have to mention. Okay, you have to identify. These are the important Indian mountain ranges. Okay, okay, students, can you understand? Shall we recall the points? Students, today we discussed about the introduction of India and some of the important Indian mountains. Okay, first we learned about some of the introduction of India. For example, who found India? Is it who found India? Very good. Vasco da Gama. Okay, Vasco da Gama, the Portuguese explorers found India. He reached India through the Atlantic Ocean and he arrives India at Calicut in Malabar coast. Okay, Malabar coast is in Kerala. Okay, then we learned about India is a subcontinent and also when did India get independence? Very good. India got independence on 15th August 1947. India has good infrastructure, is it? India is a one of the subcontinent. Why India is a subcontinent? It has good natural vegetation, mineral resources. Many mineral resources are there in India. Human resources are there. Okay, good climate is there, and also monsoon wind is there, good rainfall is there. So India is a subcontinent. Okay, then some of the countries are in the part of the Indian subcontinent, is it? Have you remember, students, what are the countries are the part of Indian subcontinent? Very good. Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan and Sri Lanka. Okay, these are the countries are the part in the Indian subcontinent. Okay, then India is the second populous country, is it? Which is the first populous country? China. Okay, China is the first populous country. India is the second populous country. Okay, India's present population is 1.38 billion. India's present population is 1.38 billion. Okay, then many languages are where speak in Indian people. Which is our national language? Hindi. Okay, Hindi is our national language and our official languages are Hindi and English. Okay, then which is the capital of India? New Delhi. New Delhi is the capital of India. And but which is the largest city in India? Mumbai. Okay, Mumbai is the largest city in India. Okay, then many religions are there in India. Many religions are there. The important religions are Hinduism, Christianity, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism, etc. Okay, then which is our national animal? Tiger. Okay, tiger is our national animal. Peacock is our national bird. Which is our national bird? Peacock is our national bird. Then which is our national fruit? Mango. Okay, mango is our national fruit. Which is our national anthem? Janaganamana is our national anthem. Then which is our national song? Vande Madaram. Vande Madaram is our national song. Which is our national sport? Hockey. Okay, hockey is our national sports. Okay. Then, and also in India, 29 states are there. From here, some states are very favorite states. Is it Rajasthan, Jammu Kashmir, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh? Likewise, some of the states are very favorite. Is it? Why Rajasthan is also known as land of sacrifice? Because Rajasthan is full of desert, mountain, dense forest are there, many temples are there. So Rajasthan is also known as the land of sacrifice. Then Jammu Kashmir is also known as the heaven on earth. Variety of tourist places there. The people enjoy boating, horse riding, fishing, snowfall, etc. So Jammu Kashmir is also known as heaven on earth. Okay. Then Next, Kerala. Kerala is also known as God's own country, is it? Because many beaches are there, backwaters are there, museums are there, sanctuaries are there, temples are there. These are things are very famous for here. So Kerala is also known as God's own country. Okay. Then India has full of different caste, creed, religion, and cultures, but all the Indian peoples are live together. So India is the unity in diversity. Okay. Finally, we learned about some of the mountains in India. Finally, we learned about some of the mountain in India. Seven. There are seven main mountains are there. Seven major mountains are there. Himalayan mountain, Aravalli mountain, Eastern Ghats, Nilgiri, Sivalik, Vindhya, Satpura. These are the seven major mountains in India, and some other mountains also there in India. For example, Western Ghats, Karakoram, Ladakh, Saskar, Mount Ketu, Patke Hill, Pamir Nat, Hindukis. Likewise, many other major important mountain ranges are there. Okay, these all mountain ranges are very very important. These mountains are related to 10th standard. Okay, these all mountains are related to 10th standard. So students, you have to listen very careful. You have to do these all maps and keep the maps in the file. Okay, these all maps are related to 10th standard. So these mountain maps you have to do in the map in the outline map of India, and you keep it in a file. Okay, just you see this first map. First map you have to do the mountain range of Aravalli, Vindhya and Satpura. Okay, Aravalli, Vindhya and Satpura. Just you see the map, students. Aravalli. Aravalli is nearby the Thar Desert. Okay, the border of the Thar Desert. Aravalli. This Aravalli Desert mountain only hide the Thar Desert. Because of that, Thar Desert did not get rainfall. Okay, Aravalli. Then nearby Vindhya ranges is there. Nearby Satpura ranges is there. The first map, Aravalli, Vindhya and Satpura you have to do. Then you have to take the next map. In this map, three mountain ranges you have to do. The first one is Karakoram, second one is Ladakh, and the third one is Saskar range. Three maps you have to do. Okay, that is Sojila Pass you know need to do. Karakoram range, Ladakh range, and Saskar range. That three mountain ranges alone you have to do the second map. Okay. Then the next map you have to do Himalayas. Himalayas. The rose color is mentioned the Himalayas. Himalayan mountain alone you have to do. From here the Mount Everest. That means highest peak in the world. Mount Everest is here in nearby Nepal. After reopening the school, I will give that one. Just you have to do only Himalayan mountain. Okay, in this map, just you have to do only Himalayan mountain. Okay, then you have to see the next map. You have to see the next map. In this map, Pamir Nat is here. Okay, in this map, Pamir Nat is there. Pamir Nat. Okay, the northern side, Pamir Nat. That Pamir Nat nearby Hindukis. That two mountain ranges you have to do. Okay, Pamir Nat and Hindukis. Okay, then the next map. Next map, Patkai Hill. Okay. Next map, Patkai Hill. In the eastern side of India, nearby Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, that borders Patkai Hills. Okay, Patkai Dam like given, that one you have to do. Okay, that one map alone you have to do in this map. Then you have to do the next map. Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats likewise you have to draw. Okay, Western Ghats and Eastern Ghats likewise you have to draw. Western Ghats in the western side, that orange color is Western Ghats. Okay, orange color is Western Ghats. Then The yellow color is Eastern Ghats. Okay, yellow color is Eastern Ghats. Eastern Ghats is join the Eastern Ghats is join the Western Ghats in the place of Nilgiri. Okay, correctly you have to do. Just you see this map and you have to do all these things. Okay, totally I gave some maps. First one map Western Ghats, Eastern Ghats. Second map Patkai Hills. Next map Pamir Knot and Hindukis. Next map Himalayan mountain. The next map Karakoram, Ladakh, Saskar. Next map Aravalli, Vindhya, Satpura. Okay, these all maps you have to do. No need to put color. Only with the help of pencil you have to do these maps and keep the file, and also you have to learn these all maps. Okay, students. Now I am going to conclude today's class. We will meet the next class. Thank you, students.